After the global success of the first 2 seasons, Squid Game has officially announced that Season 3 will be the final chapter of this phenomenal series. Netflix has confirmed it. The final season drops on June 27th. And even though we already know this is the end of everything, one big question immediately comes to mind. Will the end of the game finally answer all the mysteries, or will it open up even deeper wounds? Now, for those of you who are curious, Season 3 is introducing a new character, but not a player and not one of the masked guards either. It's a doll. His name is Chul-su, the male version of Jung-jae, the legendary doll that traumatized us all back in Season 1. Bowl-cut hair, green striped shirt. He might look innocent, but let's be real. In Squid Game, dolls are never just for fun. What makes Season 3 possibly the best season of Squid Game yet? The answer: mission and inner conflict. Gi-hun is no longer just a confused man trying to survive. This time, he returns as a hunter, filled with vengeance, guilt, and a burning determination to destroy the system from within. But can he stay sane? Or will he lose himself along the way? At the press conference, Jung-jae revealed that Gi-hun is at a critical crossroads. He also described him as the most heartbreaking character. Stubborn, but necessary as a symbol of moral courage. Meanwhile, Frontman gets even darker. He's no longer just maintaining the system, he's starting to crack. Deep down, maybe, just maybe, there's still a sliver of humanity left. But he also has his own agenda, to prove to Gi-hun that humanity is just an illusion. Lee Byung-hun called Season 3 a full-on confrontation between Frontman and Gi-hun. He added, "To see Gi-hun still continue to have hope for the world and humanity, I think a small part of him is almost rooting for Gi-hun to be right." That says a lot. It shows that Frontman might actually respect, or even envy, Gi-hun's humanity, something he himself once had. And here's what fans are dying to know. Jun-ho, the police officer and Frontman's younger brother. But this isn't just about an investigation. It's personal now. He's going up against his own brother. Ha-joon promised that Jun-ho's character will be fully explored in Season 3. He even hinted at a possible emotional reunion. If there was to be such a reunion, then Jun-ho would surely go through a lot of indescribable emotions such as sadness, anger, and also happiness. It's clear, the conflict between Jun-ho and Frontman could be one of the most emotionally intense arcs this season. Gi-hun is definitely back, but wild fan theories say Se-byuk or Ali could appear again. Even though they died, they might return through flashbacks, dreams, or emotionally devastating hidden footage. But here's the real question that haunts us. Can Gi-hun expose everything, from Frontman to the VIPs to the brutal system that runs this nightmare? And if he does, what price will he have to pay? Maybe even his own life. Outside the big 3 names, Season 3 also brings in a cast of powerful new characters. Kang No-ul, a masked guard who shows signs of humanity. Kim Jun-hee, a pregnant woman fighting to survive hell. A mother-son duo, Jung-jae and Park Young-sik, physically weak but emotionally powerful. Their bond might just break your heart. Cho Hyun-ju, a transgender war veteran, the emotional tank of the season. And Kang Dae-ho, a former Marine who is sociable, cheerful, and has high self-confidence. Every season, Squid Game never fails to give us chills. Not just because of the life and death battles, but because of how they twist innocent children's games into tools of psychological torture we never saw coming. And now, Season 3 is coming with a whole new set of surprises. The director already gave us a sneak peek. There will be 2 new games. The first one, Jump Rope. But this isn't your regular jump rope. In the trailer, we see the giant doll Jung-hee holding the rope, and the game is played on a high bridge. A massive rope and a narrow bridge make it a brutal challenge for the players. If they fail, chances are they'll be thrown off and fall. Game over. The second, Hide and Seek. But this is its nightmare version. Players wear blue and red vests, and most likely the game takes place in a maze. A dizzying place full of traps. But that's not all. Rumors say that one of the game locations is no longer in South Korea. Yup, they're expanding overseas. Globalization in its scariest form. And there's more. They say there will be a water-themed game and one involving VR. But the tech isn't for fun. It's used to manipulate the players' minds. Get ready! Squid Game Season 3 isn't just a continuation of the story. It's the next step in the evolution of this deadly game. All these deadly games just keep evolving. Not getting simpler, but more complex, more brutal. And the scariest part? These games will never stop unless someone manages to uncover who's really behind it all. Remember Il-nam? Player number 1, who turned out not just to be a participant, but the mastermind behind the whole game. But after his death, one big question emerged. Who's pulling the strings now? Many theories say there's a global network. Squid Game doesn't just belong to Korea. Korea might just be one branch. And the front man? He might only be a local manager following orders from above. So the question now is, who's the true ruler behind the game? And just how much power have we not seen yet? One thing's for sure, this is no longer just about survival. This is war. A war against the system, against hidden truths, and against the darkest parts of ourselves. Squid Game Season 3 will be the epic finale, the answer to all the questions, all the pain, all the wild theories we've had since the very first season. So, are you ready? If you have your own theory, drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. See you in the next video.